Events like this are really important. At the end of the day, it's all about collaboration, it's about engagement. I think the message right at the start of the day was about the most valuable thing is asking the right question at the right time and being able to give people the confidence to ask those questions. That's what this event is all about.
We're delighted to be a sponsor and support the Circular Steel event. It's a great event to have so many different people from all different walks of the industry. We've talked a lot this morning about the geopolitical events and UK steel strategy and all that sort of stuff. As well from a moral perspective and how we should be treating the finite resources we've got available. Reuse is just such an important topic to discuss in the open like this.
This is the second time that Bureau Happold have been a sponsor for the Circular Steel Conference. We think it's a really important event to tell the stories of projects and the challenges around steel reuse and help to make it a reality throughout the construction industry and something that is happening on every project rather than something that's a little bit more unusual.
The big thing for us more than anything is to be here as a presence so that people can find us to see us. It's the opportunity to have that more detailed conversation face to face with people that want it.
For the last few years there's been a lot of discussion around, there's been some great case study projects, but how do you turn these into the norm? How do you actually start building an ecosystem for steel reuse?
If we can demonstrate and showcase and facilitate the construction sector to utilise the resources they have a bit more effectively, then that helps the sector to transition towards that true circularity element, which I think is important for all of us to embrace. And this event showcases that.
Particular highlight for me was the cost presentation around the economics of steel reuse, because it's something we haven't really kind of touched on in great detail before, and just seeing people taking photos of the slides on screen really, to me, showed that there was great interest there. And so, yeah, thank you to Charlotte for putting the work in behind the scenes to make that happen.
When we're bringing in the other side of the industry, the manufacturing, the fabrication, the stockists, they can give their perspective and help us to unlock some of those barriers around steel reuse.
It's interesting to see where their thoughts are regarding reuse. So for us at Emerald Steel, it informs us even more, identifying the gaps within the industry and positioning ourselves to see how best we can, provide solution and offer more solution to the industry.
Following the trip overseas to the United States last year in November, it was great that a couple of people managed to make the trip over to London this year to really try and gain further insight into what the UK has done for steel reuse, to continue that knowledge share across the pond. And I think looking forwards, there is potential to do something further again over in the US, potentially in April 2027. So keep an eye out for that.
So today's been fantastic. I really do see this every year moving from strength to strength, because it increases every year the pool of people that are getting involved, the level of the discussion, moving from when I think steel reuse was seen as something that's quite unknown to now really mature aspects and examples. And it's great, you really do have a lot of these conversations in the room, outside during the networking. It's well run, it flows, and we're really pleased and looking forward to being back again next year.